Hey, this is Roberto. Well, we're going to interview him today, and yeah, well, first question is, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
What do you study in California?
So, like she just mentioned, and just to reiterate what he said, my name is Roberto Tovar, and I study at San José State University back in the States. I study chemistry back home. Here in Dortmund, I only study language, culture, and history.
Okay. And why did you choose Dortmund of all universities?
So Dortmund wasn't my first choice. However, it was amongst my top choices. Given the person that I am, we were given the opportunity to choose 10 schools, but I only chose 4. And if any school made it on my top 4, then it would have to be a school that I really wanted to go to. Dortmund happened to be in my top 4. And one of the biggest reasons I came here is because I'm a football lover, or as they say in Germany, Fußball. I love soccer, and there's a great community. There's a great environment. The soccer culture in this city is incredible, and I'm sure that it would be a great place to study. I think I knew this before I came here, but it was mainly because of the soccer community and the soccer culture.
Okay, so have you managed to go to a football game yet?
Yes, I have. I saw the game against Mainz about a month ago, and it was absolutely incredible. It's something that I definitely recommend if somebody was to choose or have the opportunity to study here at Dortmund.
Yeah, the next question, what do you especially like about the university and the city here in Dortmund?
The university is great. It's a little bit smaller than my home university, so I'm used to seeing more people around. It's the university's good. They offer a lot of programs that they don't offer at other universities. They're renowned. They're pretty well known for their science field. Engineering is pretty renowned. It's pretty important for me, even though I'm not studying chemistry here. The fact that I study chemistry and I'm involved in the scientific community, it almost makes me feel at home. And the city as well. The city is pretty incredible, as I mentioned. The love and the passion for football is incredible. It's like nowhere else in the world. But as a whole, the city is great. It's pretty accessible here where we live. We live a little bit far away from downtown, but it's pretty accessible. We have a semester ticket that allows us to travel pretty much throughout the entire state. Dortmund happens to be one of the major cities in this very populous state that we live here in Germany, and it's a great city.
What would you say is different in Dortmund in comparison to your home university? So, in terms of, well, studies, the classes, and maybe living as well.
Okay. I do have to mention the weather.
Yeah.
It's probably the most volatile weather that I have ever seen. But I have to say that it doesn't take away from the beauty of this area. If you go to Wikipedia, the first thing they mention about this city is that it's a green metropolis. Emphasis on metropolis. It's a great place. It's undescribably beautiful. It's different from home in that I don't have, the foundation, the people that are important to me while here. But besides that, there's nothing else that you could possibly miss here. You can definitely make this home. And it's a great place.
Yeah. What do you have done so far here in Dortmund and the cities around?
Okay. I feel like I've gotten to know Dortmund pretty well. Like I mentioned, there's a semester ticket that we receive. It lets us travel freely and whenever. And it has definitely allowed me to get to know the city a lot better. it takes years to get to know your city, but I feel that I've gotten to know Dortmund fairly well. I run a lot. I recommend that if you come and study abroad here, that you do so. You get to know little corners of the city that you wouldn't otherwise. Sometimes there's little corners that are very beautiful and you can't get to by vehicle, so only by foot. I would definitely recommend that somebody would do that. Besides that, I've seen many cities outside of here. It's a very beautiful state. It's a state that has a lot of large cities, a lot of culture. Cologne, Münster, Dusseldorf, very important cities in Germany that are very accessible to us at any time. Europe, I've seen Prague, I've seen Paris, I've seen Barcelona. To mention something, I was in Barcelona because I'm a fairly large Barcelona fan, and the culture, the football culture in Barcelona, even though it's such a great club, isn't as great as it is here. It really is indescribable. The atmosphere that they have here in Dortmund really is like no other place on earth. And even though I've seen a lot of places already in Europe, I'm completely satisfied that I chose Dortmund as the place to study.
So, would you recommend Dortmund to anyone else thinking about studying abroad?
Yeah, to summarize, yes, absolutely. Especially because Dortmund is the only school to offer a pre-semester course that's free. What the pre-semester course is, you show up about a month before school starts, and they introduce you to the city, they introduce you to people, they introduce you to the university and the environment that you're going to be in for the next 5 months. And on top of that, they set you up with people who study here. They call it the double program. And it's not very difficult to make friends among the other exchange students, but it is difficult to feel at home in a new place. And at Dortmund, they definitely ensure that happens for you. So for that and many other reasons, if you go back and look at this video, I've gave a few. I definitely would recommend Dortmund. I'm not disappointed by my experience here, and I wish it could last longer.
Thank you.
Yeah.